Good afternoon, class. Welcome to my English class. Today, I'm going to show you a conversation between two friends, and all you need to do is to listen to the conversation because later I will ask you some questions about it. So, let's start. So, this is the first question that I'm going to ask you later. What are they talking about? Last night, tonight, or tomorrow night? But before you answer this, I'm going to play the conversation first.
What did you do last night? I called my friends to go to a party. What time did you arrive at the party? I arrived at 8 p.m.
Okay,
What did
class.
you do last night?
Is the conversation clear or do I need to replay it?
Ma'am, can you replay?
Okay.
I called my friends to go to a party. What time did you arrive at the party? What did you do last night? I called my friends to go to a party. What time did you arrive at the party? I arrived at 8 p.m.
Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm going to give you 1 minute to think of your answer and try to compare your answer to your classmate if you have the same answer or if you have a different answer. So your 1 minute starts now. Okay, I guess you are done. So who wants to answer? Yes, Mr. Javier.
Yes, ma'am. Um, the they were talking about last night.
Okay. Miss Bernal, do you have the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your answer?
Last night.
Okay, last night. And how about you, Miss Tolentino? What is your answer?
My answer is also last night, ma'am.
Okay, what you're talking about is what happened last night. Now, what you're going to do is to arrange the words according you hear them. So, Miss Bernal, may you repeat my instruction?
Arrange the words according you hear them.
Okay, thank you. May you also please read the following words.
Jenny again, ma'am. Dance, talk, called, played, arrived.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Mr. Javier, may you read the following words?
Yes, ma'am. Already arranged or just the one at the PowerPoint? Hello, ma'am.
Yes?
Do you want me to read them already arranged or just the ones at the PowerPoint?
Just read what's on the PowerPoint.
Okay, ma'am. Dance, talk, called, played, and arrived.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to play the whole conversation for you to know what is the proper arrangement of the words earlier.
What did you do last night? I called my friends to go to a party. What time did you arrive at the party? I arrived at 8 p.m. Did you dance a lot? Yes, I danced to my favorite song. What did you do next? I talked to some people at the party. Oh, did you become close? Yes, we played Spin the Bottle. Wow, that's a good game. Yes, after an hour, we decided to go home.
Okay, class, is the conversation clear to you or do I need to repeat that?
Clear po, ma'am.
Now I'm going to give you 2 minutes to arrange these words and try to compare your answers to your classmates if you have the same answer or if you have a different answer. So your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, I guess you are done. Miss Valentino, may I hear what is your arrangement?
My arrangement is called, arrived, danced, talked, and played.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Miss Bernal, do you have the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your arrangement?
My arrangement is called, arrive, dance, talk, and play.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Javier, what is your answer?
Yes, ma'am. My answer is also called, arrived, danced, talked, and played.
Okay, so you all are correct. This is the proper arrangement of the words. Miss Bernal, may you read these words?
Yes, ma'am. Called, arrive, dance, talk, and play.
Okay, thank you. So now I'm going to ask you 2 questions. The first question is, when did Kyla go to the party? And the second question is, at what time did Kyla arrive at the party? Um, Mr. Javier, may you repeat what is my first question?
Yes, ma'am. You asked you asked us when did Kyla go to the party.
May you please answer it?
Yes, ma'am. Kyla went to the party last night.
Okay, very good. And for the second question, Ms.
For
Valentino, may you
the
repeat it?
The second question is, at what time did Kyla arrive at the party?
Okay, very good. And Miss Bernal, what is the answer to the second question?
My answer is Kyla arrived at 8 p.m.
Okay, very good. Okay, class. Now, if you notice, these words are from the conversation earlier. What you need to do is to provide the correct sentence for these words according to the conversation earlier. Now I'm going to replay the conversation for you to know what is the correct sentence for each word.
What did you do last night? I told my friends to go to a party. What time did you arrive at the party? I arrived at 8 p.m. Did you dance a lot? Yes, I danced to my favorite song. What did you do next? I talked to some people at the party. Oh, did you become close? Yes, we played Spin the Bottle. Wow, that's a good game. Yes, after an hour, we decided to go home.
Is the video clear to you, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Gab. Now I'm going to give you 2 minutes to provide the correct sentence for each word. You may start now. Okay, I guess you are done. Any volunteer for the first word?
Javier, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Javier.
Or called. I called my friends to go to a party.
Okay, thank you. And for the second word, who wants to volunteer?
Valentino,
Bernal.
ma'am.
Yes, Miss Valentino.
For the word arrive, my sentence is I arrived at 8 p.m.
Okay, thank you. And for the third word, who wants to volunteer?
Bernal po.
Yes, Miss Bernal.
The third word is talk. I talked to some people at the party.
Okay. Now let's try to compare your answers to the conversation. So, according to Mr. Javier, Kyla said, I called my friends to go to a party. So, let's compare it to what Kyla said. Kyla said, I called my friends to go to a party. Mr. Gov got it correct. Very good. And for the second sentence, Miss Valentina said, I arrived at 8 p.m. And then Miss Kyla said, I arrived at 8 p.m. That's correct. And for the third sentence, Miss Bernal answered, I talked to some people at the party. And Kyla said, I talked to some people at the party. Okay, class, very good. Now, if you notice, the words that I highlighted in blue are our subjects, while the words that I highlighted in red are our verbs, or the second form of the verb or the past tense. Because as you can see, our sentences here are constructed in past tense because they already happened in the past. And then the rest of the sentence are our complements. So basically, our sentence structure is subject plus the second form of the verb plus complements. And Miss Bernal, may you repeat what is our sentence structure?
Um, the sentence structure is subject plus the second form of verb plus complements.
Okay, very good. Miss Valentino, may you repeat what is our sentence structure?
The sentence structure is subject plus second form of the verb plus complements.
Okay, very good. And Mr. Javier, what is our sentence structure?
Yes, ma'am. The sentence structure is the subject, then the second form of the verb, then the complements.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is to compose a sentence about Kyla following the sentence structure that I taught you. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to construct your own sentence, and you may start now. Okay, class, for those who are done, kindly unlock your microphone and state your surname if you want to answer.
Javier po, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Javier, what is your answer?
I watched a movie last night.
Okay, thank you. And Miss Bernal, what is your answer?
Kyla danced at the party.
Okay, thank you. And Miss Talentino, what is your answer?
Lisa played with her new friends last night.
Okay, Mr. Javier, do you think Miss Talentino followed the sentence structure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is our sentence structure again?
Our sentence structure is the subject plus second form of the verb plus complements.
Okay, very good. And Miss Bernal, do you think Mr. Javier followed the sentence structure?
Yes, ma'am.
What is our sentence structure?
Sentence structure is subject plus second form of verb plus complements.
Okay, very good. Now let's move on to the last part of our discussion. What you're going to do is to compose a sentence about your previous activity using the subject plus second form of the verb plus complements pattern. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to compose your own sentence, and if you are done, kindly unlock your microphone and state your surname if you want to answer. You may start now. Is there anyone who's done working? Yes, Miss Valentino, what is your answer?
My answer, ma'am, is I watched a movie last night.
Okay, very good. Any volunteer?
Bernal po.
Yes, Miss Bernal.
I cook an egg for my breakfast.
Okay, very good. And another volunteer?
Javier, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Javier.
I passed our homeworks to the faculty room this morning.
Okay, very good, class. So you follow the correct pattern, the subject plus the second form of the verb and the complements. So That is the end of our discussion. Thank you, class, and see you next meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.